car theft, cargo theft, delivery service, casino heists. We needed to go through all kinds of crimes to get ahead in life back in Los Santos. I was the getaway driver. I was sentenced 63 years for everything I did. But my luck came, and we aren't in that game anymore. I may be starting from scratch, with nothing in my favor. But I'm glad that here, we just need to stay alert to get a lot of money. This is Horizon. I may be wanted in all 50 states, in Asia, Latin America, doesn't matter. Here, I'm finally free. I will be able to start my life over with nobody after me. And the best of all, to get rich. Thankfully, my contacts left me this note. Of course, he had to encrypt it like in the old days. He thinks I'm still in danger. So I guess we'll find out. Until then, I just have to figure out what he intended to say. When ashes reach the ground and the gold reaches the woods, the gates will open. There will be no kingdom that reigns over your lands more than yours over the enemies, if the prophecy comes true. The sages have spoken. From the hidden merchants you will take, from the skies of 7 moons you will conquer, and help all those in need. Only then shall you enjoy thy reward. Racing legends. He didn't care enough to put his real name. If I will ever understand what he meant, that I don't know. But what I will do is burn some rubber on tarmac. Let's see if these drivers are really what they say out there. Unbeatable? If they are unbeatable, I am not called getaway driver. For a car this size, it accelerates pretty well. It also brakes more than I expected. What about taking a corner? Well, it grips the road a fair amount. I can start going faster. Wow, already making the first contact. This race is gonna be interesting. If I floor it, the rear goes out. The differential must be open or the tires couldn't take it. I'm going to brake using heel and toe so I don't drag the rear. You can dent my car as you please. These Horizon mechanics have a lot of money to fix their bodywork for free. From here, just take the straight and complete the first lap. I'm actually starting to get the hang of it. I can brake later in turn 1. There's still more time to be made here. Let me feel the rear. Oh, okay. This is the point where I start losing traction. Now I can drift as much as I want. I will pass this guy by the inside. They seem to always stay on the usual line, which gives me a chance to take the tighter one. If I accelerate while exiting, there's no chance for the opponent. If I can continue to control the skids in acceleration zones, the race is mine. I can cut inside again, but I'm gonna scrape him. It's not good to drift here. It's okay, stay in control, focus on finishing the race. The next one is this Mustang here. Get close to it, just don't touch the bumper. I'm getting good at this, taking advantage of the whole width of the track. I need to cut the track as much as possible now, even if I start to scrape the paint. Come on, accelerate! Yeah, my Charger is definitely more powerful than these guys. drift on the exit slowed me down. Kicking the clutch can increase my RPMs and give me more power. I have to shift faster if I want to reach the next one. I'm gonna squeeze him to let me through. I think this is all I can do. Now it's a matter of maintaining my position until the checkered flag. Yeah, I like this car. Third place is good enough. It seems to make more power than other competitors. By the acceleration, it must make more than the 400 factory horses. This car is heavy, 3,900 pounds. Still, it manages to take the corners well. It must have a fully revised suspension, not to mention the old racing tires I saw earlier. Well, it looks like there's gonna be another race tomorrow down the hill. I think I'm gonna stop by to see what the city is like. When I arrived here at Horizon, they gave me 30,000 credits. The money here is not worth much, but it's enough to survive. Today's race paid the drivers. As I entered the podium, I earned extra cash. After that race, I made 11,000 credits. Not bad for a first race, but I still want to see the piles of gold that my contact talked about so much.
Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters,
I heard a rumor that there's a house for sale here in this village.
turn left.
From what they say, it must be somewhere around here. Maybe it's this one. Well, there's no for sale sign. I'll keep an eye out, and for now, let's rest for tomorrow's race. Man, look at that! This car's sliding the corners, but its burnout doesn't go over 6 feet at the start. What it needs is better tires and a lot more power. Putting a wing on the rear wouldn't be a bad idea either. These drivers are squeezing me from every direction. I'm trying to stay calm, but they're asking for a fight. I told you! This car is too loose. I will need to brake hard for the next turn. It was too much. I don't have to brake so early next time. What is this black Mustang guy thinking? Let's pass them without touching anyone. What? Are his henchmen trying to squeeze me? Pushing me off track is easy. I wanna see you fight me in the drag strip. Okay, now that I'm past them, just send it and everything is gonna be fine. Who does he think he is? Unbelievable! What did I do to them? The race is over for me now. Unless... I shouldn't do this, but it's the only way.
Wow, you really are are the image of Frankie Beaumont. Sorry, Joel Carter, Horizon Driver Relations. Now, do I have an opportunity for you? There's a movie shooting nearby that's in need of a stunt driver. Short notice, I know, but what do you say?
Oh, now they want me to be a stuntman. They want my head, that's what they want. You know what? With 60 grand in my bank account, it's time to make a mess in this old wreck. I'll ask them to put the most powerful engine they can fit in it. A racing V8 with a supercharger turned all the way up. Let me try this beast out. Yes, you can smell the nitromethane burning. This machine makes more than 1,000 horsepower for sure. If it weren't for the semi-slick tires, I would already be spinning out. I'm gonna head to the movie set as fast as I can, so I'm gonna get there zesty. Jeez, I could have died in one of those.
Here they are, future star of the silver screen.
Hardly the doppelganger you promised.
You having a laugh? They're like twins.
You'll do. Mike Steele, by the way. Today's shoot's a getaway scene. Head over to Broadway Village. We got everything set up there. The kid better be as good as you say.
Wow, I barely got out of a 1,000 horsepower car,
Right,
and they
off to
put me
Broadway.
in a
Step on the gas,
1,500
we don't
horsepower
wanna lose the
Bugatti. Oh, it has a transmission problem. Oh, and when I brake, it loses control. Good to know, so this is just a movie prop. Beautiful on the outside, but full of problems on the inside. At least I know that if I'm asked to destroy the car, I don't need to feel sorry.
You made it. That was quick. Right, let's get everything set up. You're going in at the deep end, but at least you're up the part now. This is a classic car escape. The hero's being chased by a jet and escapes by jumping through an old windmill. Don't ask. If you're as good as Joel says, there should be no trouble. Hey, remember to breathe, kid. Just don't let it get away from you. I'll talk you through it, you'll be fine.
A jump? Let's see how I do on that. I've been through a lot in this life. Even being spun on purpose by another car was normal for me.
Hook it left, but keep your foot down.
Wow, is that an old plane used just as a model for movies too? I hope it doesn't fall on my head.
Yeah, the baddie's in a jet plane, so what? You just keep that needle in the red. Maybe do some evasive maneuvers. The baddie's overshot you and your hero is safe.
Did you ask for escape maneuvers? Here you go, boss.
Don't relax, kid. We're not done. Keep it loose and fast up the hill, then back down. We've still got the jump to do. The road's blocked off ahead, so you're going to cut across the field. They'll add something in post. Crashed alien ships.
Wow, I feel so... Just a few good hours of rest and an old sofa and I feel a lot better. That fall was rough, huh? I hope I don't have to repeat too many jumps like that. I was just along for the ride in that one. It looks like they've got another race for me, but this time on gravel. Let's see how I do. After that job, my account went from 0 to 17 grand. The prophecy's gold is still nowhere to be seen. Look, an Aston Martin. So he thinks he's fast. What does he think of that? Nothing? Oh, okay.
Friend over there will get you set up with some new tyres. Come and see me after the race if you need anything else. Ah, it's you. I heard about the stunts you pulled for Joel. You know how to drive, don't you? Sorry, I'm Alex. I run dirt racing for the festival. Speaking of which, you'll need a car that can handle the dirt. Solid pick. You obviously know your stuff.
Lancia 037? Of course I'm choosing this one. How could I deny a Group B monster? I wonder how is he gonna perform here. Man, you can feel the G's in your chest with this one. The moment I floored it, it grabbed the dirt and launched me forward. Oh, not this again. I can't take it. Come on, focus. I already made a position. I feel the car wanting to oversteer, but so far, nothing. Oops, my bad. Oh my. Okay, rallying is not all that bad. Anyway, I still feel a little dizzy from this lap. Oh man, here we go again. At that moment, I was already feeling sick. Unable to concentrate, I started to lose control. That's when this guy just went mayhem. He spun me with a PIT maneuver and I was done. I went straight into a tree. Lucky for me, I only scraped the bumper. I went with all my fury after him, but no matter how fast I ran, I couldn't recover from the accident. Even if I tried and tried, I was alone. I was left behind. With each jump, I got worse and worse. I started to lose control of the car. It was all over for me. Still, they paid me for the race. I was getting closer to the treasure, but my account showed only 29 grand. I also won a wheel spin, which increased the number to 44. I heard some rumors about a street race that will happen on Broadway. I'll tell my mechanic to put the finishing touches on my car so I dominate the race.
So, Kira told me about these. Smash a fast travel board and you'll get a discount on the Horizon fast travel service. Smash them all and the festival will cover your costs completely. Good to keep in mind for our many adventures.
mechanic had a ton of work. He set me back 20 grand, but now the car has the best and widest tires, a short throw shifter, ultra light drag wheels, and the best part, a complete weight reduction. Street racing has all these unspoken rules about respect and honor and who can or cannot join. So one of the greatest ways to gain an advantage is to know the route, mainly because they happen at night. I wish I had trained for this one, but it's almost time to start. I better hurry up and keep my composure. Stay cool.
You ready? Ready? Let's do this! Oh, it's you. You made it. I'm Jay, by the way. Alex wouldn't shut up about you, you know. If you drive half as well as he says you can, these guys will love you. Oh, before we start, you've got to know this isn't strictly sanctioned by the festival. So don't mention this to Kira, all right? I gotta go. Work to do. See you around though, yeah? These might not be official, but you keep coming to these meets. I'll make sure everyone at Horizon knows your name.
Wait, he didn't do a burnout? That's what I call magic? The semi-slicks stick really well to the asphalt. I can feel the car responding much faster. I know I'm gonna need that. This race is gonna be tight. Good thing that weight reduction helped. The most important thing is to focus on avoiding traffic. As in these races there's no control from the Horizon staff, not making mistakes is crucial if I wanna have any chance of finishing this race. Everything's gonna be fine. Let's go! I need to keep away from this guy. Look at this! He manages to save time braking, but he doesn't have the power to beat me at the straight. Whenever I can, it's good to use every inch of space. I just cannot block others. I didn't have to brake for that curve. I forgot that I have a rear wing now. I'm used to having a heavier car that slides mid-corner. I'm still a long way behind this guy. If I want to overtake him, I'll have to brake deeper and risk hitting him. But I can't even touch him, only a perfect execution is acceptable. There. What a beautiful view of the festival. Too bad it's a deadly beauty. If you get distracted for even a moment, it'll be over for you in seconds. Final straight, this is all I've got. It was a clean race, one of the best I've done so far in this place. We partied all night long. I got a podium, 23 grands, and a new ready to race. I will have to turn my car into a real machine to be able to compete in the next stage. I've gotten used to the jumps, but I still depend on the true rally car to tank the falls. Oh, I shouldn't be driving. Jeez! Let's try to go straight to the festival. A few taps never killed anyone. Speaking of which, how about trying a little drift? A true Group B machine. Impacts are no longer so effective on me. I'm getting more and more resistant, so I'm not gonna care about them anymore. See, I almost didn't lose control. If I remember correctly, the rally must be somewhere around here. I didn't look it up on the map this time, but I feel it's getting closer. With these dirt roads, it can only be. Let's go straight to the race. I don't want to waste any time. With all-wheel drive on this car, my chances are getting greater by the minute. improving in rally. 8th place is a little bit better. I think the gravel surface is very loose, but in this class it seems to be no lack of traction, which means that I can start to be much more aggressive in my driving. With this race's payment, my account ends up at 44,000, which is not much, but at least autumn is coming, and it seems that several activities will start on Horizon. If I understand well what they mean, this could be my gateway to the golden safes. There's just one more thing I want to test, a danger sign. Also, they invited me to look at a site on Broadway. I wonder what is it? But before that, I'm going to take a look at the danger sign. How strange! Does it look like my brake lights are becoming a problem? Yeah, it looks like it's blinking without me pressing the brakes. Were my brakes applied during the race? Was that why the other drivers seem to be so much faster than me? Well, we'll have to solve this soon. Look at that, I know this place. How about taking a shortcut over gravel? I think the more I jump, the more I'll get used to it. I can already see the danger sign. I think I just have to guess it. But what if... Oh my... What was that? It seems that if this video reaches 100 likes, I will continue the series. Oh, that's right. It's the only way. This episode took a lot of work and time to make.